Greetings. Welcome to the evening edition of You Don't Know Jack, The Ride. Much better than our crappy daytime version. So, how many contestants are there? Oh, so there's only one of you. That's fine. There's only one of me, too. Is this your first time on the ride? Splendid. Glad you had the courage to play again. May I have your name, please? Thanks a lot. I need to remind you that your buzzer is the letter B. Enjoy the ride. See you at the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. You Don't Know Jack is sponsored by Skyfib Solutions. Can't tell lies because you can't think fast enough? Skyfib puts the power of instant pager messaging to work for you and your web of lies. Be ready to ad lib with Skyfib. And now, please welcome your host, Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein.
Hello, welcome to the game. Gee, all in all, you don't look as hairy as Uncle Tony. You got that going for you. Well now, some people believe there is no bottom, that it's all a cruel hoax. Well, you may never know unless you ride. Hit that buzzer and try to snag the height. This category is heinous hoax or human habit trail. Okay, it's time for a little true-false action here. When you think you know the answer, buzz in and type the word true or false. You got it? All right. That thing about you-know-who and the gerbil really happened. Is it true or false? Come on, stop. Of course it didn't happen. And he'll never know what he's missing. All right, I said too much. Buzz in and lock on to the highest value you can. I'm calling this one, Girl, You Know It's a Hoax. All right, we got over $3,000 for a right answer here. You ready? Go. What does the phrase milli vanilli mean in Turkish? Absolute truth, positive energy, lamb with yogurt sauce, or run-of-the-mill vanilla? Positive energy. But don't use that phrase when you're actually in Turkey. They'll assume you're a fan of the band or a new age freak, and either way, you'll get the tar beat out of you. Slap your buzzer.
Bingo.
There was a con man full of crap and fraud was his game-o. F-R-A-U-D, 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 and fraud was his game-o.
Hello and welcome to Fraud. Remember, to win the cash, buzz in when the first letter of the answer lights up. If you get all 5 letters, you win the bonus. Let's do it. Blank motives. A building space. With high. Gwen Stefani's band, no blank. No doubt. Chess piece will throw like bird. Nice job, rookie. Tomb of the Blank Soldier. You know it. One more letter for the bonus. Blank provocateur. Agent. That's it. Fraud. That's it, my friend. Check out your score there, make sure everything's in order, and we're moving on. All right, buzz in and get your money's worth. Hey, kind of looks like you know what you're doing. Here's your category. Better Loch Ness time. Hey, did you know that famous blurry picture of the Loch Ness Monster was revealed to be a hoax in 1994? Well, considering what was used as the Loch Ness Monster's body in the infamous photograph, what would be a more appropriate name for old Nessie? The Loch Ness Mongoose, the Loch Ness Hamburger Bun, the Loch Ness Toy Submarine, or the Loch Ness Sponge? The Loch Ness Monster's body was revealed to be a toy submarine. And in another hoax, the Loch Ness Monster's footprints turned out to be the footprints of a hippo, which means somewhere out there, a toy submarine walks the land on hippopotamus legs. Hit the buzzer for the value on this. Up next, got a package for you. Okay, it's analogy time. See if you can finish off these comparisons. Hairdresser is to The Crying Game, as opera singer is to Godspell, M. Butterfly, Amadeus, or A Room with a View. Just like the hairdresser in The Crying Game, the opera singer in M. Butterfly is, well, I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it already. Let's just say that, how should I put it? The woman is actually a man, you know? You get my drift, huh? Hit that buzzer and grab the highest value. Coming at you. Cash in your chips. Here's the question. If characters from the TV show Mama's Family were to die in the same way that Mama Cass died, what would audiences see? Vinton having a heart attack. Contrary to popular rumors, Mama Cass died of a heart attack. Okay, now you can relax and eat all the freaking ham sandwiches you want. Okay, well, maybe you're just getting the hang of it. Here's your category. Sufferin' succotash with a side of rice. Okay, imagine this crazy cartoon caper. In their latest Madcap misadventure, Sylvester the cat force feeds rice to Tweety. What will most likely happen to the poor widow songbird? He'll be unable to breathe. His stomach will explode. He'll vomit maggots or nothing. He'll be fine. Contrary to popular wedding belief, rice does not cause a bird's stomach to explode. You know, if that cat would just ask the damn granny to cook him up some chicken, we could put this whole cat-bird chase thing to rest. Buzz in for the bucks, baby. This one's called If You Play It Backwards, It Sounds Like Crap. Wrap your head around this. Considering the Beatles' song that contains the phrase, I buried Paul, where does Paul's body lie? Nowhere, man. With the The Fade Out of Strawberry Fields Forever contains the phrase, I buried Paul. Either that or they're saying cranberry sauce. Cranberries, strawberries. They really had a thing for fruit, didn't they? Buzz in. The category is the Olsen twins are at the bottom of this. Time for the trivia. Considering the rumors surrounding the movie Three Men and a Baby, what would be a more appropriate title for the big rumor is that in one scene you can see the ghost of a dead boy standing behind some curtains. Turns out it was just a reflection of the lone audience member. Work that buzzer to choose the amount. The category is going to be, what is this grunge you speak of? Hey, did you ever hear about that article in the New York Times that was supposed to be a glossary of grunge lingo, but actually it was a fake? Which of the following is not a phrase that was passed off as grunge speak in the article Lexicon of Grunge, breaking the... Megan Jasper, the woman who pulled the prank on the New York Times, never used the term Cobain brain. But she did try to pass off the word cool as a popular phrase with the kids. Cool. Who's she trying to kid? Buzz in and lock on to the highest value you can. Very nice. Brace yourself, my friend. It's time for Dis or Dat. This Dis or Dat questions category is... What a drag. Now, I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a real woman or a fake woman. Cash in for each one you get right, and you lose some cash for each one you get wrong or don't get to. You got 30 seconds to get all 7. Let the magic begin. RuPaul, real or fake woman? Victor Victoria. Doubtfire. The Kinks' Lola. Joan of Arc. Yentl. Tootsie. yeah, you rock. 7 out of 7. Woo! Here's your current score. You feel good about that? Let's keep going. All right, buzz in. That's a tall bank. All right, this category is...
Yea, verily, the verisimilitude lieth yon.
Okay, you know how some people don't believe that William Shakespeare wrote all those plays, right? Well, who really wrote Shakespeare's plays, huh? The Disappearing Hitchhiker, the Government, Aliens, or Bigfoot? That's right, Shakespeare's plays were actually written by extraterrestrials.
Wait a minute, Schmitty?
What?
What are you talking about? Aliens didn't write Macbeth.
Oh, please, don't be so naive. Hit the buzzer for the value on this one. Guess what? I'm not gonna give you a clue this time. Well, maybe I am, but remember, it's all based on a lie. No, really, that's your clue. Would I lie to you? All right, let's see your final score. There it is.
Taylor, why aren't those earnings projections on my desk?
Has this happened to you? We can help. We're SkyFib. Using an advanced network of satellites and messaging pagers, SkyFib provides you with instant context-appropriate excuses.
Taylor, I'm still waiting for those earnings projections. Why don't you have them?
Oh, excuse me, my pager. I had to go to Lamaze class.
You're pregnant? Well, okay.
SkyFib can help in any situation.
Honey, Tammy said she saw you going into the bowling alley last night. Weren't you working late?
I was, doing a bowl-a-thon for kids with smallpox.
Oh, honey, I'm so impressed.
And you'd be impressed to know who uses SkyFib.
Mr. President, did you have an extramarital affair with that woman?
Oral sex is not adultery.
Let SkyFib help you today.
But honey, wasn't smallpox eliminated in the 70s?
I just, wanted the kids to have a transmission error. I'm dead, aren't I?
Oh, yes.